Hello, hello, my friends. How are you? Hey, I'm here just looking at the comments already. Okay. And I'm so excited to see that you are, connecting with each other. I see here, Michelle with Kim, everybody talking. That's so nice. Thank you so much for being here with me one more time. That's so Oh my gosh, we are in the middle of this workshop, right? Today was what? Was fun gluing or what? Huh? I hope you enjoy so much. I already saw so beautiful fabrics and boxes, okay, in our Facebook group. Thank you so much for sharing. I also received some emails with pictures, so thank you. It's just one amazing time. It's always, when I'm here, kind of excited to start seeing, oh, is how working okay? Did my tutorial was clear enough, and now those questions that come to my mind. So when I see you guys posting pictures, I saw, like, I think it was Kim, the first one, so quick to make. I said, okay, it's all right, it's all fitting, it's all going as it's supposed to, right? And so it's not just how can I say, inspiring others, but also, leaving my heart more like, okay, now I can breathe. Let's keep going because it's all right. Even though I have made so many samples and I know everything works fine, it's just the, I don't know, the anxious or the emotion of this event, knowing that so many of us, are gluing together, and that's just amazing. Okay, are you hear me well? Can you see me well and hear me well? Give me a thumbs up just to know that we are good. I think so. Hi, Marlene, good to see you. Hi, Beth from Tennessee. Okay, King is just finished a round, so that's good. Hello. Audio and video very clear. Good. Thank you so much, Michelle, for letting me know. So that's perfect. Yes. Very nice. Let me see what else here. Oh, we have Carol here. Lori, so good to see you. Hey, Brenda from Arizona. Betsy's here as well. Betsy, hope your day was, okay. Hope you can keep going and going tomorrow, right? Very nice. So I received lots of questions today inside the workshop page, and that was super good, to kind of see how things are going. Thank you so much for keep those questions coming. Okay, as I said, I'm here behind the scenes looking, and my goal is to answer to you as soon as I can. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we are in the middle of the Online Cartonnage Workshop 2024. It's one annual event that we from Colorway Arts, promote every year. It is so fantastic, great week where thousands of fabric lovers are gluing together at the same week, in the same time, creating something very unique. And this year we are making this sliding lid fabric box, which is so unique. Let me show you here. Now you see my finished box, right? The instructions with that. And to be very sincere, I was so like, I cut the pieces to use the blue together with this. And then when I started, I said, no. So in the middle of the tutorial, when I was recording, I just kind of stopped for a bit and changed the blue for the other one, and I felt more, better. But I do think that the blue still works well here. And tomorrow I have one surprise for all of you, okay? Because tomorrow I have a new project to show you, and I will only show you that in our live at 3 p.m. That is the end, the final live to our workshop. And then after that, I'll send by email and post. So you'll see what is the new project, the surprise project. And I did use the blue together with this. So then you can let me know if it is good or not, okay? Very good. Oh, Betsy, good to hear that. Yes, crafting help with those special moments in our life as well, right? Hey, Debbie, good to see you. Victoria's here as well. Nice, Lori from Georgia. Linda, Florida. Good. Hey, Denise. Mary Ellen, are you still in Florida? That's okay. Okay, come see us. Hey, Rita. First box. Okay, very nice. Yeah, I saw a lot of many new uh, box maker. So let's say we can say that, and it's so fun. It's so good to see that you are like enjoying your process and don't know exactly what to expect, right? So that's super good. I will love that's also super important. Okay, tomorrow after we finish everything, I will send after the live and everything. I will send you an email, most likely tomorrow or Saturday. Okay, you know because I really want to hear from you. I love at the end of these events give you a survey because then I want to know what was good, what I can improve, suggestions, even ideas for the next year, right? Because I'm doing since I started every year is a new project. So what you are more excited to do next in an event like this, right? And so wait for that email. Please let me know, fill out the survey. And I also ask your name because the next week we have another extra live to kind of wrap up everything before the ending time that you have, those of you that are in the free version of the workshop, before you end, your time to watch the tutorials. If in case you have more questions, then we're gonna have this extra live, and this extra live, there are special prizes that I will draw, for those that fill out the survey for me. Okay, so you not just help me with your opinion, with your suggestions, with your feedback. You also can maybe be a lucky one or more than one and receive prizes. Okay, so this is for the live for next week, but today we have prizes as well. Okay, so stay until the end, and I have a question for you, and we're gonna be drawing two do-it-yourself kits again today. Okay, let's see if you are the winner ones. Those that won in our live on Tuesday, I believe the kits were already shipped. So okay, my team is doing a great job in the shop, and thank you so much for everything. Working fine. Lori, let's see what Lori said. Looks interesting. Lori says, this is my first time doing the Brazilian method with fabric. I have made many the French method with paper. It's fun. Oh, Lori, so good to hear that. So fun. Thank you so much. Hope you are enjoying and, keep trying that and doing more. Hi, Claudia. Let's see. Okay, I can't get on the workshop. Okay. Carol, that's a question that I would love you to go to my website, contact us, and send my message because I'm helping out on that side, because with my email there, I can give you the links and check what's going on with your account, but then I need your email to check. Okay, so Carol and everyone else that are with issues like logging in, password, this sort of stuff, please contact me in my website, okay? Contact us, and then I will help you for sure. Hey, Susan, good to see you. Very good. Oh, no. Let me see more questions. If you do have a question for me, please put questions marks, okay, in the beginning, and then I can see better that it is a question for me. Thank you for hosting these webinars, this Connie. Thank you. Welcome, Tony. It's so great. I just love so much. This time of the year is so phenomenal for me. I really prepare with a lot of attention, and oh my gosh. Yes, very good. Okay, so I'll go over a few of the questions that I received since we started, okay? Some of them were sent by the form that I included in my email today, and some of them I just received by email or inside the workshop, but I know not everybody reads the questions there, right? So I want to make sure that I can answer here. We probably, there are not a lot of questions, so if you have more questions, you can, as I said, put questions mark there, and I will be so happy to answer to you. Okay, very good. So one question I received today about the part of the box making, okay, was the person didn't. Now I forgot the name. I think it was Philip. I think I saw her here. She said that she couldn't, let me pick this one here. She didn't have enough fabric, and I thought that was a very great question. I didn't thought about that before. I could have done something maybe different, but I mean, especially for those that were starting, it would be better to show the way. Okay, sorry. Okay. So she didn't have enough fabric, she said. So for these pieces on the sides, okay, for those of you that saw the instruction today, for those on the side, she was asking if she could just cover this part, for the side, the piece that has the extra piece. She wanted to cover, let's say, just from here to there. So it's just a little piece of fabric instead of everything, because she didn't have enough. Okay, so I said yes, and if you are here, Philip, you can answer to me if was okay. I think it was a good idea as well. So if you don't have enough fabric, you can do that, or even if you have, because at the end of the day, those extra pieces will be glued on the top of that, right? So is a solution, is an option. Needed? Not. If you can, if you feel more comfortable doing that, that's okay. But this is one of the ideas, and I thought that was really, really good to talk about this now, right? Okay. Okay, Mary liked my technique, so good. So let's see here. I see a question. What difference does it make if the fabric is cotton and polyester? So not just polyester, cotton and polyester. Oh yes, okay. Phyllis said that worked great what she did, just covering the part. So that's so good. Thank you for letting me know. What is the difference? Well, it depends. If it is a mix in the fabric, it really depends how much polyester you have, okay? It's much better, I would say, to start with the fabric that is just cotton, because it will glue better. We know that attach very well. If it is just a synthetic fabric, and I will show you later here my blog posts, I do have one talking about synthetic fabrics, okay? There are some extra things that you can do or have to do if you are working with synthetics. I'm still, how can I say, testing some things here behind the scenes. And this year, with more help in my team, I will be able to test more and to do more related to this, okay? But it kind of depends. If you have too much polyester, maybe the fabric or the glue can mark. Not that the glue will pass through, depending on the polyester will not, but will mark and change the color, for example, okay? So you may have to be very careful with that. So I would say start just with normal fabric and then go testing. When I have a question like this, I love testing, making, like, for example, cut a cereal box and try to do a bookmark or do a little journal cover, something small where you can test the technique with the different materials that you have until you get comfortable with that, okay? In the blog post, you'll see that I like, if it is a situation like that, I have tested, for example, gluing a layer of paper on the back. So very thin layer of glue and a piece of paper. So there are some things here, but I'm still working to have a better solution for synthetics and synthetics with that, okay? But again, test. If you have a beautiful fabric there and you want to use it, go ahead, test in a small piece and see if it works. If not, okay, you change. How often, good question, Beth. How often do you change your rotary cutter blade? If I'm really working a lot, during 1 week, let's say, maybe I'll change one time in that week. But if I'm working like 2 or 3 days in a row, I may change one day. But with the care that I said during the videos, right? Cleaning around, don't try not to put your blade right directly on the white glue that is still wet, that you can use your blade more, okay? Sometimes it's even more, like right now, I don't remember when I cut last time. When I It was a long time ago. So when I see that I'm cutting and not going well, then I will change, okay? But about this. Hey, Logan, so good. Good. Thanks for a question. Yes, I saw a question. I have to come back because I see someone asking about poster board. Okay. I'm just starting. Stacy says, I only have chipboard. Will it be okay to substitute poster board for chipboard? No, no, Stacy, then it will be too thick for what you want. We want the poster board to be just the beautiful finishing, a delicate finishing for the outside in this case, right, of the box. So I would say, see if you have cardstock, the heaviest cardstock you have around, okay, or even cereal box, then the thinner cereal box you have there, okay? Or if you have Dollar Tree around, Walmart, any of those places in this section that you have supplies for school, where you have a lot of, glue, color pencil, all those stuff, you will find poster board there, okay? And that you can for sure use. Some of you may have comic book boards that can be used as well. I don't use every time because it's a little bit more thick than the poster board I like. Okay, but in the case you don't have, but you have some around, I know especially those that does like embroidery stuff like that have comic book boards that can also be used. Okay. Index cards, Michelle, that's another idea that can be used, okay? So here's Michelle saying that Michelle lives in UK. She says, I have used index card or thin cracker box for a poster board substitute. Good. And this is another place that is good to ask these kind of questions or be very inspired by others. Our Facebook group, right? So if you want to keep there, keep questions, that will be also a good idea. Yes, Stacy, yeah, repurpose something. Okay, another question was related to the piece number 5, which are our supports of the box, the lid, right, inside the box. So Marlene said that somehow her fabric frayed a little bit, and she was asking if next time she could wrap the piece number 5 all around with fabric. So I recommended that not, because this piece 5 was really tight, okay? And when I design my projects, I have in mind if I will use fabric or fold around or not, because even though fabric is thin, it is a little space that we'll be using, right? So unless I cut piece 5 a little tiny smaller to accommodate that fabric, it may not fit well. So what I said, you can go around piece 5 and just apply a little bit of glue once you cut around. Okay, hope you are following me if you watch the tutorials. And by the way, if you didn't join us, you still can join, because you can watch until the end of the next week. So super lot of time to watch and see all of the fun. So you can just glue a little bit around, just tiny. I just go with, even with my hands sometimes, right? Just to glue that little pieces that you may think that is frayed. Okay. Nice. So another question I received, can I use piece 1 and 6 if they can be interchangeable? Okay. So let's say number 1 is the base of the box. Number 1 is this one, the base of the box. Number 6 is the lid. No, they are not interchangeable, because the same reason I just told you, that we have to wrap around. So I do have to consider here that I have some fabric that will use some of the space. So I do need to have that fabric in consideration and a little tiny more, so I can go and use and close. Let me show you here. That will maybe answer your question very well. This one here, this box, then I made with our kit. Okay, it closes and opens super nice, super good. Now this one was the first one that I made by hand, cut by hand, design, and what I was testing, right? So I cut the P6 almost, if not the same size of the base. And now look what happened. You see, I almost cannot open. That's what's gonna happen if you do, that too tight, because I didn't consider the fabric that would go around. So after this, of course, I can make another one to fit here, but I left like that just to explain to you. So that's what can happen. So when we are designing a box, I always have to visualize the piece and think what is going on there. Do I have poster board, fabric, just chipboard, and then we can accommodate the pieces the way we want. Carol asking if any recommendations for cutting those narrow support pieces. I have the core cutter, but I'm thinking cutting pieces that will be difficult. So I will answer by what I have done. I don't know if someone else here has another answer, can put in the comments. But I would start, for example, Carol, we need pieces 0.5 centimeters, right? So I would start with a piece that is big enough to fit comfortable in my cutter. So let's say 10 centimeters, right? So we start with one piece that has exactly 10 centimeters, and then you go and mark and put on 9.5. Then you cut. Then the little thing that is going off of your cutter, that is the 0.5 centimeters or 5 millimeters that you need. That made sense? Hope so, right? So instead of using the piece that is on top of your cutter, you will use the piece that left there, right? So start with something that you know with what size it is, and then just measure in your scale half centimeter less, and that will make what you want. Okay. Stacy, I believe it will be, she's asking what people use to measure in centimeters, and those sort of rulers, okay, you will find them most likely in our, as well, Walmart, from Staples or whatever. I do love this so much because, and even I think I have in my Amazon suggestions, I have this one here, there, if I'm not wrong, or this or that one, I don't know. What I mostly like in those rulers is when I have this starting exactly in zero. Can you see here? Hopefully you can. So exactly in zero. So it's much easier when I need to measure something, just to align. Sometimes even we can align with, let's say, with something like this. Okay, align there. Then you know exactly what you are measuring, right? And Deb just said Menards also has them. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so make a trip for those places. Okay, and this is what we're gonna be using for that. Yes, the car cutter also has the centimeters scale, but we always want to magic time to eat, for my cat to eat. So we always want to kind of make sure, double check, right, that the pieces are exactly as they are. Claudia, I didn't use the knob on the lid of the box. Could I add a smaller piece of board onto the bottom of additional boxes so they will stack? Let me read this again, Debbie. Didn't use the knob. Okay, could I add a smaller piece of board on the top, on the bottom? Okay, like our stacked boxes, like the box on a box, right? I think so. I really think so, Debbie. You should test, and I know you love testing stuff, but if you don't have the knob and you make to fit inside exactly this, right? Make exactly here, but then to use, you remove then and then open. I think that's a neat idea. Yeah, Debbie, you are challenged to test for us. I love to hear about this, okay? Yeah, that's good. Yes, and then I also, Marlene says the Hobby Lobby also has the ruler, so good. Let me go. Let me see the rest of the questions. There are some people asking about the discount code that I'm offering because of the workshop. So that discount code is inside the workshop page, okay? So if you're a member of the club, take a look. Maybe your discount as a member is better than that, depending on what you are buying, okay? That Nikki liked the idea of stack then as well. That right, Nikki? Let's see what Debbie comes up. Show with us in our community after Debbie. So what's going on with the discount code? Okay, so it's inside the workshop. So where you are seeing our tutorials, in the sections above the videos, you find the discount code. And I believe I was checking before, it is valid until Monday. Okay, so you have time until Monday to use that coupon code. Very good. Well, I noticed some of you had issues with the hardware that we send in the do-it-yourself kits. My apologize. That was some defective screws that came with a few inside mix with the other screws, I believe, okay, in the first old batch that I had here in the shop before I received from the new supplier. So now I just have new supplier. We checked everything in the shop and it's all good. The same screw that we have fits the big and the smaller knobs that we have, so we are good with that. The problem was really from the supplier sent me a few bad screws mixed with the other ones, and when we were packing, we did not, notice. So those that had this issue, I believe today we already sent the new screw for you. Hope a new pack, set knob and screw. Hope you have time enough, you will, okay? But just in case if you run into the same issue when you open your do-it-yourself kit to make, let us know, okay? Go to the contact us page of the website and we're gonna fix that for you, okay? Nice. And apologize again. No one likes to find an issue, but okay, we do our best on our side, but it can happen, right? Oh, I had today a good question as well from something new in our cartonnage and workshops. She asked if she needed to watch the tutorial of the single box first that is inside the workshop as well. No. So what I did I put, if you go to the workshop, that's why I like to do my workshops in my school, so I have the possibility of adding more content. So as we have people watching this, being accessing the workshop since like March, they had time to look at all the content that I put, to see how to do a simple box and all those things. So I want to go just a little bit over here in a sample to show you what is different from the simple box to what we did today, okay? I think that today that you build the box will be so good if you are new to our technique to see what is different, okay? But before I show you that, so to complete my answer, no, you don't need to watch that because every project that I make, I always do the tutorial thinking that you are not looking anything else. You are looking just for that tutorial. So I go to the beginning to the end, you follow the tutorial and you'll be able to make that box. The other thing is there just for you, for curiosity or just for you to see, right? To know what is that. Those boxes behind your left shoulder are beautiful. Is there a workshop for those? All of these boxes that are here behind me, Lori, are projects inside our Cartonnage Club. So we do have here this is a purse. Okay, it's kind of a purse. If you go in the Cartonnage projects in my website, I can show you later. You can see more pictures. So it opens all the way. It's a so beautiful one. The other one is a chest of drawers. Super good. This side I have the round suitcase. It's another one. The round suitcase we made long ago in a retreat. Okay. And those two are octagon boxes, and they are all part of the club. So there isn't a workshop itself, but there are like a course for this or tutorials as complete as you can see now for all of those projects inside the club. Thank you for your question. They are so fun to do. Awesome. Do you have any suggestion for how to center the crocodile, big bite, hole punch? I struggle and our holes for our knob were off. Actually, what I what I do, let me pick the big one. This is the big crocodile, right? I actually just eyeball Autumn. Like I make the mark wherever I want to go, and then I kind of look like an angle here to my crocodile, and then when I look, let me see here, maybe that's the answer. So when I go like this on the side, you see here this going down. So this is where my hole will be made, right? So let's say I want to make a hole right here. Then I will go with this and I kind of bend this a little bit to the side so I can see that I'm exactly on top of my hole, and then I make the hole. Okay, so it's basically it's eyeball and maybe a little bit of practice, Autumn, and you'll get it. Okay, but it's basically this. Oh, Jen said that watching the single box video helped her understand what was going on. That's perfect. Yeah, that was my idea, especially because I know that in these events we have, new, so it's so good to do. Oh, Marlene does something different. Take a look. She said, I drew lines on the chipboard to indicate the center, and then I punched the hole before I put the fabric on. And then you cut the fabric with scissor afterwards, Marlene, or you go again with your crocodile or whatever punch you have, and then you punch again. Let me know this. This is also a good idea, okay? Sometimes in some of the projects I do that as well. Sometimes I even send the kit already with the hole. That was my first idea with this kit, but then I thought, some people may want to do something else instead of adding this knob. So if I make the hole, it would be more complicated, right? Yes. Okay, Marlene said after that she just used a awl to, so first she make the hole in the chipboard itself, glue the fabric on top, and then with a punch, a awl, she makes the hole in the fabric. Okay, very good. Good, good, good. Okay, so before I go even further, I want just to show, I just want to show you here a box that is unfinished that I have here. That is the single box, okay, for you to kind of understand just a bit if you if this is your first box ever, okay, how the process goes. Because for example, then imagine, let me see, where is my pieces? Pieces are here. So imagine I have, right, my 5 pieces that I glue fabric so they are ready to go with the fabric for inside, right? After today, I think you have in your mind, you won't forget this. Don't dream with me saying the inside, okay? So this is all the fabric for inside. So let's say after I put this box together, imagine this is the pieces. Here is what I have, and then I make my my box. In this part, it is a simple box, all the pieces with the same size. So it's just a flat, normal box. We did, right? Our box was special. It was a little different, right? We had the front a little smaller. So for boxes that are more simple, it's even simpler. Like you guys started with something a little bit more challenging, let me tell you, and you are doing a great job. So here is the box, and then after that, how do I finish this? So this is what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. Not exactly like this, but this is for the single box, would be just one big piece of fabric, and then this for the bottom. So that would be for a simple box. And if you want to see the full tutorial to make this box right here, okay, it's inside the workshop as well. And you also have the ebook that you can download. It's everything inside the workshop. If you didn't look at all the sections there. Go take a look. Pat, what is the electric drill that you use that you like? Would you be able to share with us? It is a craft drill or it's a normal drill that you use, I have tested some and I didn't like, so I'm really looking forward to find some electric drill that will work fine. So if you can share, I'd love to know. Good, good, good. Okay, we are almost at the end of my questions. If you have more, you can just put it here. But then I saw already a lot of pictures on our Facebook group. Thank you so much. Keep going. We are also gonna have some prizes, draw for those that are posting there next week. So you have time to do it, to post. And the most important is the inspiration that we have. You see, if it wasn't for I don't remember who put, was King the first one that showed the ribbon instead of a knob? If it was not, sorry, I don't remember now because I'm reading so many things today, these days. But I didn't think about putting a ribbon. How simple the solution, right? Or I saw one with a vintage spool of thread. The inspiration this time is so fantastic. So yeah, King, thank you so much. Dremel. Okay, I do have a Dremel. Dremel. Hand drill. Oh, hand drill. Okay. And then I saw many of your pictures. Didn't answer to all of them yet. I will eventually get to everything and love, make sure that I'm seeing all your boxes there. It may take a week or so until I get to everything, but it's so fun. I really love. And then I saw another project that I think was Brenda that posted today, and she made one of our boxes and she made it reversible. I don't know if you guys saw in the Facebook group. She put one picture, one side of the box is a spring fabric and the other side is a fall, so she can it's an open organizer, so she can turn and have her fabric according with the season. I thought that was so nice, so clever. So yeah, I cannot wait to see tomorrow all the pictures coming, because I know today we don't have the outside yet, so our box is not that pretty. But tomorrow, after the outside, you can post even with the masking tape, okay? Or after the masking tape, remove it tomorrow night or Saturday. Run to the Facebook group and post your picture, please. Yes. How long is the Facebook group open? Forever. I don't close. This is the same group since I started, Michelle. Thank you so much for your question. So it's a great inspiration place, to be in contact with our cartoonage lovers, ask questions, wherever you live, see if have someone around you. Okay, so I don't close the Facebook. No, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you want. Okay. Fisker's hand drill I have as well, but I didn't like that much. Household Black & Decker with, okay. Yeah, she used a Household Black & Decker with interchangeable drill bits. Okay, thank you so much, Pat. That's a good test as well. Okay, I have now something, before I go to my computer, because I want to show one story that I found. We talked about a lot about glue in our last live, and I found, was also inside the Facebook group, someone shared a link, and I like that idea so much, and I want to show you here. But before that, let me show some new fabric. Should I show new fabric that I received? Oh yes. Let me show you what I received, and I cannot wait to start using them in our cannot wait to start using in my projects. Okay, so let me separate them here first. Yes, so we got some we got some, those are all Tula Pink. Okay, for those that love Tula Pink, perfect. If you don't like Tula Pink that much, maybe you like some of those here. It's a different collection. When I heard about dinosaurs fabric, I said, oh no, I don't like dinosaurs that much. I won't buy fabric with dinosaurs. But then I watched at some point last year, I think, one interview of Tula, and she was saying that is the best collection she designed, and she loved it so much, and she was showing so much in the details. I said, oh, maybe I have to take a look at this collection. And then I got some of them, and I really like, because I mean they are different and fun. So I got this new collection that's called Roar. I don't know how do you say, right? With the dinosaurs from Tula. And also another one that I know my mom will love so much that I didn't have the chance to buy when she launched. So here is for you to have an idea of the size of the pattern, right? Because sometimes it's difficult when we just look online. So this is a pretty good size for our boxes, okay? I will use this to make the new project soon, so you will be able to see. So I really like this color, and I got two colors in this same pattern. Okay, so yes, Tula Pink Roar. So that's in the more like pink purple, and this is more like green with these colors right here. So this guy is very, like, can I say, very cute. So the other one, so that's in two colors. Patty, so glad to hear that your true granddaughter loves dinosaurs. This one here is in a different direction. So I believe we will need, I don't know if maybe I will need to, that's the one that is a little difficult to cut because half yard will cut a little bit here and there. I have to rethink how to cut this one. Or other than that, we're gonna have just one. We don't want this, right? So look at how pretty. That one as well is something that we can, put in a box like this one that we are using that will fit on the side of the medium very well. Okay, I really like those colors. This one is more like a basic one, just more like, how can I say, these flowers, but goes with lots of colors. So that goes well with everything we want. And this is very different, but I think that it's one fabric to do all that we need in our project, because this is the sort of fabric that you can use this for around the box, for example, and this right here, can be used for the rest of the box. So instead of using two coordinating fabrics, you can work just with this and look at that, how pretty, right? Really like. So this is a scene with so many dinosaurs. So especially if you have like a grandson, right, that like dinosaurs, that's why I bought this one. I thought that would be so great, because maybe if it is a boy, he won't like that much this pink, right? So that one can be very good. Yes. Fancy, elegant, and dinosaurs. Yeah, Lori. This is Tula, right? Tula Pink is with her beautiful designs. This one, to be very sincere, I was a little surprised that the design is big. So these sort of boxes, the flowers are a little bigger than I was expecting, but the actual dinosaur is kind of small here. Can you see the dinosaurs? And we don't have that. I have many. So that, I thought that this flower is kind of too big for this dinosaur, but that's okay. Okay, it's beautiful as well, and will fit some sort of boxes. So if the box is too small, maybe then we're gonna cut this flower. Okay, so this is how it goes. And then I also bought another fabric that is, as I said, it's an old collection, but I know my mom will love so much. My mom loves alls, and this is from the collection Garden Moon, I think. Moon Garden. Yeah, it's an old fabric from her, but I haven't bought this in the past. Look at those hose. Are not amazing? I love it so much. So really, really nice. So I bought some coordinating ones as well because sometimes it's hard with her fabrics to find coordinating. So what I got was, I believe those three are from the collection of the Roar, right? Because, or no, nope. The only one that I bought coordinating was this one. And there is not, I mean, it is coordinating with some of them. I was looking into, for example, if you want something very colorful, this is to represent the, how can I say, the, what is the name of this? The sky when we have, all those colors. So this is what this is representing. So I want to put this together so you can see them together. For example, that goes well. Goes well, but it's a lot of more colors than here. So it really depends. I'm showing here, okay, how it goes. It can be very, very nice. But then I bought some normal fabrics that can be also coordinating in different colors. Like for example, this one I bought more for the all, but like this color, I also rainbows, yeah. Aurora, that's what that was about. So I like this one as well. It's not from the same collection, but you'll find in my shop on under Tula Pink Fabrics. I think that really represents something like, coordinate with dinosaurs team, so to speak. And that will go well with basically all the fabrics that I have bought here. Okay. Oh, the confusion I'm doing here. No, that's not very good. But then I also bought the two polka dots that I really like. So we have the orange. I love using polka dots with fabrics in our cartonnage projects. Look how amazing. It can, you may say, no, it does not go, but in my eyes, this is exactly the same color. And then this can be one idea. Now look at this one, how beautiful. It can also be a good idea. I love. This is one of the when you ask how do I choose fabrics, when I started doing cartonnage, in Brazil, I was doing stuff with fabric, using two fabrics. Wasn't cartonnage, but was using two. And there they have so many polka dots. When I came here, I was so used to coordinate polka dots with everything. Any busy fabric, I would pick a polka dot that was like close enough. And then here I have to learn how to choose different fabrics, all those things. So still, when I find some polka dots that I like, I have to buy because it's something like that is super unique. So that one also will go well, with many of those other fabrics. And there is one more that I like it and I buy together. So that is this one, but with stripes. So I think this one with stripes will be very good. These true colors from Tula Pink. But look at, for example, this with this will go well with some of the others as well. Okay, so never too many polka dots. I know, yes. This can't be the same lady who buys the William Morris fabric. Yes, okay. So yeah, I love when I go, when we can be so different. Like sometimes I'm so to bright colors that I love bright colors. Sometimes my mood is more like to, vintage one, more William Morris. Sometimes, it's just very neutral. And that's it depends how I wake up in the day that I have to choose fabric. Maybe that. Okay. Very good. So, okay. So those are the fabric. They are new in my website. You can go to colorwayarts.com, shop fabrics, okay, Tula Pink, or just fabric. And I always have, if you go to fabrics, the newest fabrics will be the first ones to show there, okay? If you don't know, we sell fabrics by half yards, and that's how we go. Super fun. Nice. So before we go to the prizes of the day, okay, because I'm always at the end here, unless you have any questions more for me, I will show you now my blog post about glue, because there's something there that I want to show. I find some great fabrics, Nikki. Well, I'm looking, and I had a hard time with this. If you go to other fabric shops to buy the Tula Pink collection, this new collection rower, you will see that the coordinating ones that she made for this collection won't be very good for cartonnage, because they are huge polka dots, like something like these, like dots this size, huge polka dots and things that. So when I purchase the fabric for my shop, I always have my fabric boxes in mind. So I can't buy big stuff like this in the design, because I don't have such big boxes, right? We usually have some small and medium. So I try to be, in the something that is more easy to use in a lot of fabrics. Sometimes I get surprised. I look and say, oh, it's small, and when I receive it's big, but that's life, right? Okay, good. You guys like the fabrics. And then let me show very quick the website. Actually, my website, okay, here. I want to, if you have never went to my blog, is here, okay? So there are so many things here, old stuff. It's a long time that I don't have time to really write something new, and I will soon, okay? But there are very good stuff here about papers, cutters, if you haven't done. Here is some gift that I made for myself based on another project. About our retreat last year. Oh, before I forgot, ladies, put in your agenda. I am not sure exactly the date, but I'm planning our next local retreat for next year in May, okay? So save the date. Let's say if I can do around the 15 to 20 of May. I don't know. I'm waiting for the answer to the same place we had the retreat last year here in Lakeshore in Holland, okay? If they don't have space for us, then I will try to find another place, because I really want another local retreat for us. It was lots of fun when we had, right? And I'm ready now for more. I'm super ready for more. So let's see. What else? Okay, so here there's a lot of things that I said, and if you keep going, you're gonna find the best glue for fabric box making, okay? And then that's the blog post I said last live, right? That I wrote about why do I use Elmer's glue, okay? And there's a funny thing here I want to show you. So here, glue all with other fabrics. Yay! Nick is happy that she's gonna come. Edna, yes, when you here again. Connie, Connie is saying that her glue all is too thick because it's there sitting for a long time. I would, if it is really thick that you see how it was in my tutorials, and yours is so much more. Yes, you can put in another container, put just a little bit water, just enough to make sure that you see how it is here. If you can get, a new one. And then keep going, okay? But not a lot of water. It's just a bit to make sure that it will be in the same consistency of what I'm saying. So what I did in my house was, here you go, a lot of kinds of chipboard that I had there. I don't know, how can I say, I blend them all. I had everyone here. You see my numbers. I used the pH to know how was it, okay, everything. Here I did the same with glue. So it was kind of a chemistry stuff here if you want to read. But I want to go a little bit further, so to make sure you can find the link. So here's my book, if you don't know. Here's the book of the other two cartonnage people that I contacted at that time and asked about glue, what glue they were using. So here's Sophie from Taiwan. She is from Russia, okay? But then you keep going right here on the bottom. I'm talking about one story that I read in the same. Okay, click here about the story of carton of glue. You can also go in our Facebook group, but I think it's going to be more difficult to find unless I put pin it to the top. But a story of the Elmer's glue. You can read with your time and it after, but here is saying that started with animal stuff like with coal, and then they is not. But how is the name of the glue? How it was called like Elsie and Elmer. I thought so fun to read this. I thought, but something I really like is this. Here in the beginning, it says that when they started this glue, the name was Cascores glue. That was the name of the glue. Okay. Let me change here. That was the name of the glue when they started, and then renamed to Glue All when whatever they, you can read it for time. But guess what? What is the name of the glue we use in Brazil for cartonnage mostly? It's called Cascores. Exactly the same name as it used to be the glue all here. So when I read that, I said, oh my gosh, I know this name. So I thought that was so funny and so just a curiosity, right, for us to end our life today with this. Okay, so that's how you can see. The project you made 20 years ago still look the same as did when you made it. I also, yes, Lou, yes, they are exactly the same. I even one day I want to show you something else if you have patience for that, right? Because sometimes I can go too much into details, but I did at the same time. I really did. I pick a piece of paper, chipboard acid-free and not acid-free, glue acid-free and not glue acid-free, picture, and I glue on the top, and then they are still here in the light. And one day I can show you. I did that in 2014. They are still here to compare what would be different from something that wasn't SD-free with SD-free. So that's my crazy engineer and research mind, okay? But one day maybe you can talk about that. Cascores is the name in Portuguese. Yes, Maria, that's so fun. Okay, now I'm done with I have to say to you. I just have two kits to draw. Yes. So who wants a do-it-yourself kit today? Let me know in the comments. Oh, no, wait. I have a question for you. Let's do the same thing we did. Yeah, prizes. Let's do the same thing we did before, okay? I will. Okay, Michelle, you are in UK. Okay, so if the person wins is out of US, I will find out something else to give you digital. Okay, because the shipping international is so hard. Unless you buy something in the shop, and then I can just put the kit together. Okay, let's say yes, love a do-it-yourself kit. So let's end this live with these prizes. Okay. But then tomorrow, don't forget to go inside the workshop. We're going to be finishing. Okay, we're going to be finishing our round. That is a video. I cannot wait to hear from you tomorrow about those extra videos that we're going to be having. Watch them all, please. There's one for tips. Okay, and I made a different way of explaining those tips. Cannot wait to hear from you. Then I have a beautiful story to tell you. And then after the story, there's something else I'm showing to you how it works, inside our programs and all those things, just in case you are interested to keep gluing with us, be part of the community. So it's out there for you tomorrow, but don't skip the story. That is super nice. I cannot wait to hear from you and the tips as well. Okay, good, very good. So now let's go to the prizes. Okay, so the question I have for you, and another last time someone asked me, how do I count? Because you will comment, I will, shake my dices here. I will count how many, okay, I got when I turn it. And then that number, I will count the comments, and then that's the winner. So how do I count? If you are on YouTube or Facebook, doesn't matter. Wherever you are watching, you go to the comments and just answer what I'm asking here. I use a software here, a program to make this live that shows me every single question, Facebook, YouTube, all together, mixed in the order that you comment. So in the time you comment, I see here, doesn't matter if you are on Facebook or YouTube, okay? So you don't need to change where you are watching. Just keep watching, put your comment there, and I will draw here and count, okay? Very good, nice. So let's see, I will, the question is just one, but I will shake this twice to have the two winners, okay? My question is a question that is very important for me, so I can understand where you are and where I can find you when I want to talk with you, okay, about our projects and all those things. So it's very important for me. What's the lowest number? Yeah, if you are the first one, you can just comment again below, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the lowest number will be 6. Okay, so if you see that you post your comment, you are the first one on Facebook, comment again. Okay, very good. Or YouTube, any matter. So would be 4 dice. I have 6 dice today. I increased the dice to have more possibilities. Okay, nice. So what is my question? Is where did you find me? Where was the first time you heard about cartonnage with me? Okay, so I want your answer will be like friend, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, shop, show, any place that where do you remember? Where do you recall? Maybe you are with me for some time, then you don't even remember, okay? But let me know. Put in the comments now, where did you find me? This is super important for me. Thank you so much for sharing. And then I will draw here in a minute, okay? Let's see here. I see YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, Facebook ad, advertisement. Okay, YouTube, a friend. Good. Okay, so it was the first one. Good. Let me see who else. To friend. Yes, good. Friend. AQS in Paducah. Edna was in Paducah. That's so good to hear. I didn't know that. Looking your YouTube, friend, quilt shop. Okay. Bought your corner too. Took a class, Smith Owing. Oh, Mary Ellen, I remember. Facebook. Okay. Nice. AQS showing Grand Rapids. Marlene, did you came all the way to here? That's so nice. AQS in Grand Rapids as well, Barbara. Internet, looking, YouTube. Okay, I see here so many questions. So now let's do the first one. Okay, let's see. 10, 11. Okay, my first one is 17, okay? My first one is 17. So now let's go and I will count. You will not see the same order that I have here, okay? So it matters here what I have. So let's go here and start in the first one that I saw that was saying. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Linda A, you found me on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here with me. And please go to my website, colorwayarts.com. Go to contact us, okay? And say, hey, I'm the winner of one do-it-yourself kit for the workshop, and give us your address and we will take care. Okay, Linda, thank you so much. Very good. So now let me draw again. Let's see who else. Who else will be the next one? Let's see if it is a lot, more, or less. Oh, I think it's more now. Let's see. No, it's less. I do have 15 now. Okay, so now let's go back a little bit. If she was the 17, then the 15 is here. She know me from YouTube, and is Beth Jinkerson. Beth, thank you so much for being here with me as well. Okay, it's so fun that we can, I work and I'm so passionate for this technique, and I love so much when you join me and start making the boxes and sharing. It's so fun. Beth, please do the same as I said for Linda. Go to my website, colorwayarts.com, contact us, and send us your email and say that you are another winner of the prize here. Okay, let me take a note of your names. Linda A. and Beth. And we'll be so happy to send to you. Okay, my friends, that's it. So fun. Let me see the quilt show. And I will save these comments because I would love to see where did you found me. That's so good. Okay. And I will actually ask this again in the survey because this is also important for me to know where you are so we can talk, more frequently. So thank you so much, my friends, for being here with me today. Hope you enjoy here. Okay, go read my blog post when you have time. Okay, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. So tomorrow we have two things. Okay, number one, we'll be going to the workshop as today. I will send the email. You go to the course, finish your box, and then watch the rest of the videos. There's the tips. There are tips that are very important, and some of the tips I will explain in the live in the afternoon as well. If you can't join me in the live the afternoon, make sure to watch the recording afterwards, okay? I will include the recording in the workshop course, or you can go to YouTube and Facebook and also see the recording, okay? So the tips, there are some very important and more things I will talk during the live. And then that's the story that I really want you to hear. And that's it, okay? Let me see. Oh yeah, I can't just say, be sure to like this video. Please like the video. If you didn't subscribe to my channel yet, please do it. That helps makers like me, be noticed, and then YouTube and Facebook realize, oh, this is important that people may like, so I can show more, this sort of thing that I always forget to say. Thank you so much for reminding me, Katie, and everybody. Good. Thank you so much. So enjoy your time tonight, okay? Sleep very well. And tomorrow, enjoy your time gluing. And I will see you again live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. See you. And if you have any question, keep posting in the comments or in the Facebook group, and we'll be in touch. Bye-bye. See you. Have a good night.